interested to read about how the town of Ellenfield, which started a lot of this talk many years ago, has come around and changed their opinion a bit, having met people of different faiths. There was an article in the paper about a man who has a camping grounds where Muslim people come every year and how they accommodate them and how they've learned to respect each other. And so how can that be used as a model to get around some of this? Because some of the issues seem to me to be people not really understanding who the other is and being afraid more of an image rather than a reality.
What I'm worried about is what if a grand deal will be sort of devised between the CAC and the Parti Québécois, where the CAC is supporting some of what's in the charter, and some will be made prior to an election or after an election. God forbid that the P2 becomes a majority, which the majority of French people do support right now, is the PQ. And the CAC represents some of that too. If some type of deal will be made where the charter will in fact pass in some form or another.
My name is Eli Shapiro. I've been a member of Temple for 23 years. The magic word here for people who don't know is inclusiveness. I had a rather emotional experience this morning. I was sitting with a group of businessmen at the Y having breakfast. And there's an area that I never thought of. It has affected a lot of the everyday person through the media and through so many areas and walks of life. But I had forgotten about the Holocaust survivor who I sat with today and realized how this has shaken his world. And I'd like somebody to comment on it.
D'abord, j'aimerais faire un commentaire par rapport au danger qui a été souligné tout à l'heure. Moi, je suis passée à Fremont, je suis présidente de Religion pour la paix Québec. Moi, ce qui me fait peur, en fait, c'est que non seulement le gouvernement parle comme ça et fait des commentaires théologiques, mais ça se répand. Ça veut dire que beaucoup de personnes ont commenté aussi le port du foulard islamique en disant on est bien d'accord avec ce que le gouvernement dit de ça. Alors, c'est pas juste le gouvernement qui dit ça, c'est beaucoup de personnes qui font une telle interprétation théologique. Et moi, ça me fait penser qu'on a mis dans les écoles un cours d'éthique et culture religieuse pour faire mieux connaître les cultures et la religion des uns et des autres au Québec. Et au moment de la commission Bouchard-Taylor, je me souviens très bien, à Radio-Canada, par exemple, il y avait des capsules avec des porte-paroles des différentes religions qui essayaient d'expliquer certains points de leur religion. Et moi, ce qui me vient à l'esprit, c'est qu'on manque d'informations. Effectivement, c'est comme là, on utilise la méconnaissance du grand public par rapport aux différentes religions pour leur faire peur. Et donc, moi, ce que ça me dit, c'est qu'on devrait travailler, les gens qui sont là, certainement, les spécialistes et autres personnes des différentes religions, il y aurait intérêt à informer le grand public sur ce que sont réellement chacune des religions qui vivent au Québec.
I wasn't sure whether I would say anything today, and I feel compelled to say something.
Louder.
Sorry. I feel compelled to say something because I don't come here as a lawyer or a politician. I come here as a Jewish woman who was a child of Holocaust survivors. I was born in Poland. We came to this country in Canada material in Italy, and I've lived here my whole life. I'm Canadian. In my little family, 3 major religions of the world are represented. This is not driven by anything other than fear. Fear of difference. We've seen it before. It's dangerous. It's not democratic at all. We live in a democracy. And it frightens me in terms of what the implications will be if something like this is permitted, because even if the law or the bill doesn't pass now, what will be the ripple effect for the future and for the future of this country, and what will be the emotional and physical effects of what will happen after the election in terms of reactions on all sides. And will there be violence? Will there be racial